The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Buccaneers under the lights on Sunday night.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. But if there's one thing this guy has shown all year, it's the fact that not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever faze him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win, and there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's Robinson. Whoa.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Off the zone read, Daniel's gonna hang on to it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good. Next the score. Commanders 7, Buccaneers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, our run with the rookie out of Oregon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
They send Evans in motion. On first down is Mayfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. There's Evans, he's got it. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Down the left sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes back.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bucs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. they go play action with Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes Otton in motion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Slot man in motion left. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This one is caught by Shepard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This about as short as you can get. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Returning is Igbenogany. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Russians in 1st down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Daniels. This one complete. A.J. Osborne with the grab.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here for Robinson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to run it. And he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Get this complete right side to Otten.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll move the pile. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 3rd and a yard. Baker to throw. Now he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. To throw is Mayfield. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tyke Smith there on the stop. So it is halftime here in the NFC wildcard matchup. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Irving now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go again here with Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 22-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Taking off.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield on the keeper.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate.
And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback. Go to the zone read, the defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. 3rd and 6. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll take off again. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. On play action, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again is Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run with Irving. And he'll get this up to the 44. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders offense ready for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Daniel's going to keep this himself. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL,
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 2nd down, Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught by Eckler. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He runs with it. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass?
And he'll take it on in. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On play action, Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Here comes Otten in motion. A give. This is Irving.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
This is why speed on the perimeter is just so critical. To be able to get from the right side of the field all the way across to the left downfield, you better get there quickly, because I'll tell you what, those pass rushers up front, they're not getting further away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Now Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They're running here with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And the Commanders
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Buccaneers 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That's a nice gain of 8. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. He keeps it himself. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.